Well, hello there, my dear children of the apocalypse. How are we doing today? Welcome back to Spain. Oh, I hate this map. Welcome back to Spain, to War Thunder, to potentially one of the wonkiest looking planes that you'll ever see. The YAK17. It's like a YAK15, but it's +2. And that's just about, yeah, it's the same plane. It's got these wing-mounted fuel pods? I don't even know what it is, but whoa, we are in Spain, right? That's all you have to know, that we're flying on a map that is literally bigger than your mum, and we're flying one of the slowest jets in the game. Yeah, this is going to be fucking painful. And of course, we can't go without saying that this video, as the others uploaded in the month of December, are brought to you and sponsored proudly by the free Golden Eagles for War Thunder. Download the app in the description below. As always, you have those different tasks you can do. Use the code that's shown on the screen right now. Get yourself some free Golden Eagles to actually start with as a nice, lovely bonus. And then, obviously, completing different objectives, you'll be able to get yourself some free Golden Birdies for your War Thunder experience. All right, back to the YAK-15, 17, both. Technically, yes, I'm smart. It's going to be all about masturbating. Why it's good, why it's healthy, and why this plane is very good at doing it. So, the YAK-17, along with its, other two brothers, the YAK-15P, which we have taken a look at in the prior video, and the YAK-15 that we're going to be having a look at later today, it's a wonky little plane, and this was a wonky little match, because I had a Horton I was engaging, there were two R2Y2s, an ME-262, and a helicopter. So we'll have to deal with the helicopter in a bit, but my first engagement is against a Horton. And this Horton is a dangerous plane because in the horizontal, it's very strong. In the vertical, it loses a lot of its speed. And then there we have it, the Kai-10, the helicopter of choice. This thing was kind of annoying me. It's people who do this shit, they're the people who are either extremely good at the game, or they just, it's late night and they're drunk and they don't give a shit. Because this brings back memories of, I think I was flying it was a Chaika, it was an I-16 Type 27 that I flew on a Fly Daily live stream once and got myself 2 head-on kills with it against like meteors or something, and ecstatic feeling. So I'm being a bit wary of this Kai-10 because I don't want to end up in some, helicopter compilation, right, where I get obliterated and like, oh, I killed Orange. So here we go, we got a Horton with its pants down. Easy kill there. The other one, though, not so much, and we've lost altitude here, so we're down to about 200 meters, and we only got about 600 kilometers that we're going to have to play with. And between the Horton and the Kai-10, we have to make very, very specific turns. And as you can see, what I'm doing is I'm combining the vertical turn after doing a vertical uploop, which means the Horton gets, for fuck's sake. We were doing great, though, right? We were about to have that Horton right where we wanted it, and the trick was to make the Horton lose all of its speed. Unfortunately, there was an R2Y2, and in a 1 versus 3, there's just that much that you can't control. All right, jumping on to Poland, -2, here's the YAK-15, and looking at it now, I like it a lot more. No external fuel tanks, and thinking about the YAK-17, I only now realize that it has a frontal landing gear underneath the engine, which potentially makes just extra drag, whereas the YAK-15 and the YAK-15P have a tail mounted landing gear. So, yeah, definitely prefer this thing. Plus, the camouflage looks better, the classic Russian silver with that red star. Now, the method here is going to be a bit different. If you can see in front of me, there's a B-29 being a B-29, an Arado who's just finished his attack run on God knows what, and I think there's also an AD or A2D or whatever the fuck those American bombers are called, attacker bomber thingy. Just another P-47. Well, speaking of it, there it is, A2D1. And you can tell I was AFK up until right there. I was just not paying attention, so when it spawned in, smoke comes on, and here's a sad thing, he was AFK as well, That's how brain dead we are playing this game. Quickly turn around, try to close the distance, and hope that he doesn't spot me before that F-80C, who should really not be in this BR, reaches up to me. Try some shots there, and That is some really, really sad aim, but it will have to do. As always, check my 6, see the FADC now in about 1.2 kilometers, and then gloriously observe this, just a complete cockhead in the 262 going after a basically dead A2D, right? It's just like, oh, mein Führer, ich will einen Kill bezeugen, zeig dir keine Gnade. It's an angry German man-child. I always think of those players. There he goes. I mean, what a fucking cockhead. Oof, a couple of quick breaths, and now the party begins. 2 MiG-9s and an FADC. How are we going to deal that? This is going to be a challenge. Now, the MiG-9s are the stronger of the bunch, but they're the shittier turner, and they're going to have very bad time retaining energy. So the FADC is actually the one who should be a bit more... Wait, FADA? What's an FADA5? Isn't that a P80A5? Dude, I don't even know anymore. Like, we have 3 of them in the game now. Did they change the numbering or the lettering of it? I swear it used to be a P80 and an F80, and the F80 was C10 and the P80 was A5. I don't fucking know anymore. But anyway, this thing's now dead on my 6, and I'm trying to bait for the Vampire too. The Vampire's doing a fairly decent job. And finally, the angry German kid has rejoined the fight, so maybe we'll actually get some usefulness out of him as well. Enemy Arado crashes, we're going to ignore that, doesn't matter. Again, whilst the MiG-9s are focused on me, I'm trying to stay focused on the FADC, because they're doing a figure of 8 around me. I'm constantly in the fire zone, so I have to really think hard about the approach scenario here. So I'm trying to bait the F80. The MiG-9, though, comes behind, nearly crashing. And the other MiG-9 is disengaged, so I'm finally in a 1v1 with the F80. This is what I waited for, right? This is finally where I can get myself that beautiful kill, and there goes the fucking German again. I mean, I couldn't believe it. This guy was all over my shit. It's fine, though. It's fine. Deep breath in, nearly crash, get the MiG-9. We can still do this, right? We failed once. We're not going to fail again. Get him in the sights. Quick, beautiful execution. Could have had that twice now, but, you know... And that's it. That's literally the end of the match. That's how quickly you can clean an enemy team if you have competent teammates and, most importantly, one dude who's got smoke on baiting. Very, very effective. Here we go, fast forwarding about 2 minutes because the F-84 was sort of running around. In its process, though, he was able to very critically damage the angry German kid who is about to crash in his 262. There he goes, just over the forest, reaches the field, and just plops it straight into the ground. I got some shots into this fella, and then I think the F-80 just rams the living crap out of him, and then me and the Vampire just trying to get ourselves quick little kill still. Hey, it works for me. Yeah. Also, what's with the at live? Like all the possible ways that you could distinguish players from which platform they're playing on, and you decided that at live was the best thing to have. I mean, I would never want to have theOrangeDoom at live unless I was streaming. If I was streaming, that would be a brilliant way to promote your content. That is it. Angry German kid's dead. We are nearly on top of the team, fairly certain. We got beautiful triple smoke, which some people keep asking me about. Triple smoke was first unlockable in 2015 as a reward for buying a dog tag during the Thunder League Season 1. So maybe if you ask Gaijin in about 5 years, they'll do another esport event in which you'll be able to get yourself half a smoke. So yeah. Anyway, that's it for the video. Hope you enjoyed very much, and see you next time. Bye.